and again, maybe looked at as, oh, that's insane! The Prowler didn't catch him! And Ruxic's caught them all instead!
Vitality picked against them with Sayf back. I think it makes it very easy to just have the double duelist. Ooh, and Sayf is back on ISO.
First real bloodbath may well go down.
Shield fading. Gonna have to be a timing pick from Sayf. The blind good, and actually Kix has managed to find Alexic. That's the hard entry for them here. Sneaking around the edge of the smoke. Durka looking to try and flash himself out, already starting out strong.
Difficult task awaits them, that is for sure. Smoke goes towards spawn, but this player's already out on the logs. They look to isolate those fights, finding the first. OHP on Durka, but if you're not looking at him, that's not going to matter. Get a little bit of info as well, and he is firmly trapped in that corner. The step heard, and these players looking to swing him on backside, a double peek, and he'll find the first, but full HP unfake, Sheriff in hand.
Use of that vulnerable. Again, look how much damage has been done onto Alexic. That was a shock dart fired through with the vulnerable through the wall. A nice little setup. This seems like it's unlikely to have success. And oh, there you go. Ruxic got the gun in the end. It took his teammate dying to get it. Well, Unfake now knows exactly where he is. They're still committed to going into this A site, but the full force of Vitality are sat waiting. 4 players on this side of the map. Angel gets nothing, Xiao gets nothing. And while Ruxic, he does have that gun.
Yep.
That's about it.
Now it's short. They are sending the troops after him. Catches a glimpse of a gun, and that gets him one. Scenario, seen Alexic, especially contact playing it. This is where maybe he can be the human drone, slide in, and sure he's dead, but can get the info, and then Ruxic can trade. But Ruxic ain't trading with a classic.
Pulling players across the map, but ultimately it hasn't been a big part, and immediately they're actually going to manage to grab Alexic. Sayf taking that 1v1 versus the star duelist of the opposing team, and it's close. But he will take it over the line, back to full HP, and Alexic not leading the charge.
NAVI, Alexic down's going to, as you said, cause a lot of issues in terms of that push. Going to try to pad the gap. Angel's utility already removing the cam early on towards Garage, and now removing Kix, putting the numbers back even and giving NAVI a chance. They don't have what they need to push deep into this site, and they have no control over their back. It's wide open. Durka's walked up, but the shot's missed. Now they know. The flare in the sky, but Sayf holding strong for the first. Ruxic gets them the double, then leaves Durka all alone. He has his clone with him at least, and maybe that can get him the info he needs with a player tucked in the corner.
Pushing backside alone to try and take the fight versus 2 players who are waiting for him to push backside, and he gets both with a lovely little spray.
Stations. But this round, it's not about winning, it's about the right ideas.
Angel knows where the cam is.
Being removed though.
Lose a player. The gap is then found over on the B side because they've scrambled where that drone went through. Obviously a quick rotation available. Shock darts being put out by Unfake. They're doing considerable damage. They're actually going to try and get into the site early. 13 seconds left to get that spike down. Kix should have a freebie, but from here on out it's not going to be easy.
You players tag low, and that's a huge spray! Not by 1 but 2! Ruxic alone! The information is there. In goes Hero. He's got to get one quick, and he will. In danger! But perhaps he is the danger! Only one man left!
Proud. And then Hero goes with, he's running one way. I'm running the other way. 2 with a single shot. And then the other with an operator in a Viper's pit, which if you speak to anyone, is a mad thing to do, but he didn't have any bullets left, so he had no choice.
I'm just running it.
It was for the orb.
Knowing that those players could be close, he has to back off.
Just heard Kix talking about it. Got to be careful versus this guy, and now a complete change of pace. He's going to pull out the overdrive. Attempt to take space, but he's been caught in the middle of it. Has to go forward. Remember, he only has the operator in his back pocket. That's not the gun you want. And Sayf just had the easiest fight of his life.
Yeah, you know, a valiant attempt to run towards him, but that's just not going to work out. Kicks backside. Can't get into the safety of the corner. With the Nano Swarm down, Les barely survives. 100 Fury sent through. Team kill possible. Gotta be careful, and that's a huge tag. Hero down. Another player so desperately low that Les can easily take him out. And with Xiao on 3 HP, it should be an impossible clutch. Even the spams through the box will take him down, and they are coming in full force. Vitality, 6 on the board. Oh, getting a little aggressive. Durka was doing this in almost every round, but somehow Sayf goes down. Maybe even just expecting after the Omen scene on A that that they'll rotate, they'll leave this area, but no, still looking to push in. Xiao does well to find one, but he's revealed up top. He shouldn't be able to get away with that, and he can't even get out. Many easy targets to take down.
It's kind of where you want the space to be taken. Give an opportunity, and actually, Alexic's done incredibly well! He'll come out with 2 kills, the Outlaw!
It's evidently just as powerful. And that's a hell of a round for Navi, man. I am perplexed by what we're watching. Obviously, Sayf loses
that
the
a replay of him looking at the map in that moment? I think that's what we've just been given by EBS. He does, he takes a quick look to the left, gets shot.
Movement towards this A site now, going to be off the back of Durka's ultimate dimensional. Did he see the player in the corner? He must have seen. There, he's seen him now. He's seen him now without a doubt. The flash primed and ready. The rest of the team waiting for the nano to fade. That flash is already faded though as they turn from it. Ruxic and Hero able to put this to bed. Angel's there to pick up the pieces when they fall, and it's all unless 1 versus 3. The credits invested into this round. Navi pushing up to 11.
Like one way you can get up there, and it's exactly how Alexi did it just then. Like, Les had me so confused as the way he just got killed for the. Look at it, it's such an obscure spot to see someone in, but you can see that himself an extra gun to fall back on and an immediate TP. That's been stuck straight into the B side. This is far more aggressive on the other side of Vitality. They'll get a plant immediately, although Hunter's Fury is being used and has caught kicks.
Spike down B.
Big pickup, smokes removed already. The spike down, good idea of the intention of this round, and Xiao's caught 2! Looking the wrong way! They didn't know they were in heavy traffic. Out goes Alexic and Unfazed, not able to deal with him in time. Left into a 1 versus 3.
The idea, quickly teleport into the B side. They clearly spotted a gap, but then they were so committed to this sort of aggression over on the A side that is coming up trunk. You currently have Alexic at the back of the C site with an Odin.
And that's confidence if I've ever seen it.
You've got what you deserved, I'm not going to lie.
It's kind of dangerous now.
Going to see a Viper's Pit, by the way.
Be covered by Alarm Bot.
Now the Hunter's Fury being used. Xiao has sidestepped that incredibly easy. It will connect onto Hero. That should get the kill. That's important. That's given less the space. Now they haven't cleared the back side of the map.
30 seconds
Assumed
left.
it was clear, even though that was fairly easy to sidestep. The swing out from Angel. Ruxic alongside him as well, but it's come down to just one. Kicks versus Ruxic. Kicks has not been having the best game, whereas, well, Ruxic's already right on him. A step back here would be immediate demise, but he's gone the other way.
No need to peek. He's going to hold the line, though. This could give a chance for the duel. Nice headshot connected. Ruxic looking for the battle, but he'll lose it this time.
Smart stuff in the clutch from Kicks. So as said, he's not been having the best of games, so you can understand if maybe in those moments he would have panicked, but calm and collected. A perfect reposition. Doesn't panic as well when that spike is initially tapped.
We're still in it, boys. But a bit more cojones, because
those players. Not Durka, though.
There's an opening shot landed. Durka down to 10 HP. He's at least able to take the brunt where his teammates couldn't, but now everyone's falling. Someone once said everything you lose is a step towards something. Well, here it looks like it's a step towards defeat, towards elimination. The road from Champs looking blocked, and it's Navi standing in Vitality's way. 13-7.
It looks like Sayf on Vice. Oh, I did not see that one coming.
Navi, they've surprised us on map number 1, making it look easy. But the start of this one sees Ruxic falling.
He's got a kill on the other side of the map. They're probably going to hold players there. Instead, there's a fast flank coming in from Angel. If they go back in that direction, they'll be met by the IGL. The rest are being slowed down. That nade could just eliminate a couple of players. It's not quite caught, but just look at the time. 25 seconds as they're now pushing into the stack. They're boxed in from behind. Hero's already caught another. This pistol has turned into a disaster, but they still have Durka to try and save the day. Now left on to Unfake, but look at the time. 12 seconds left. Angel just trying to buy the clock, but he's eventually going to have to take the fight, and he'll win it anyway.
When it came to Haven, they had a 4-1 lead and lost 13-7.
Down A.
If this was the story we were telling, I very much expected it to be Navi. And I think now you'll see some more shallow angles being held by the rest of the squad. That is a brave jump up from Xiao.
To try and support, he needs to get in fairly quickly. There's high potential, but Angel being overwhelmed. In fact, he gets absolutely nothing. Now the rifle is there. But this is already looking very dangerous for NAVI.
Ruxic's rifle recovered as it was! It gets it two! Two of the craziest kills I've seen! But the plant already in, and Vitality look to play this post plant now. Molly on kicks, snake bite on glass. They've got quite a bit to work with, but not a lot of players. The Molly's going to be burned up first. Alexic toying with the idea of getting it to half, but pulls off early. The time really starts to tick away now. This gets dangerous with Les finding another. The Outlaw onto the low shields of Alexic, and it's all on Ruxic. He's sticking it to half. He might even stick it the full way. Snakebite goes through, but nobody's peeking until the very last second. The sight would have been better, but it is what it is. Hero, he'll get away.
Best performers. Ruxic. Bucky has been revealed in what? Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Les has now lost the fight versus Angel. That Guardian still standing. An immediate response would be as damaging as that second round going into the fray. Unfake trying to get back in. He tries to hit the timing on the knife being used, but Angel's won that fight as well. Another for the IGL, leaving just two standing on the Vitality side, and there's going to be another fight. This time Sayf will put him down, but he is all that is left, needing an ace. And while there was a rifle delivered to Alexic just moments ago, 15 seconds, there is no chance.
He will be dropped by the wide swing of Hero. A third kill. Step up from NAVI, and again, maybe looked at as, oh, that's insane! The Prowler didn't catch him! And Ruxic's caught them all instead! Battle chose them, and it's only less. Oh, that's a disaster of a round.
You know there's a guy there. The first one's just like, well, why didn't the Prowler find anyone?
Les did get an op out of this, which he's also found a pick with. It's not bad as far as damage.
To try and find him. But yeah, the other thing going, okay, if you don't wake up soon, you're not just being eliminated, you're being blitzed out of this match.
Set 4 was actually 3 players got shot in the head, Tom. The other was a body spray, so poor accuracy from Ruxic. I mean, you really come to expect more from him. Oh, well, Ruxic, he's had enough of playing passive. He's going walking down on B long, spotted already by the Prowler, play inside the pit. It's a dangerous game to play, and Les finds that out the hard way.
Put the extra personnel in. Angel also available potentially with a flash if they need it for the swing. Already setting up for them to go for it, and it is well placed. A perfect setup from NAVI.
In this stage, and now the problem is, as this series goes on, but the knife is already revealed. In goes the Viper's Pit, though. That could be the turning point. You look at NAVI, what do they have to get back through? They've already used their boom bot. They don't have a pit of their own. They don't have a reveal. This is going to be very difficult, especially with the pistols on the other side. The best case scenario for Vitality. They've lost kicks already. The nade goes in deep. Drop down is good. Ruxic again. The man to bail NAVI out.
Rookies coming into the league. Well, I think NAVI would have been long gone if it wasn't for some of the individual brilliance we're seeing from this man. I love the fact that they throw the nade in.
Vitality face their biggest challenge with more pressure than I think they've seen as a roster, certainly as this roster.
Oh, okay.
Nice openings.
That's not a bad start. They are walking into the heavier of the two, but the dimensional drift will give them that information. It will put some serious pressure onto Hero, who has now been spotted within the tube. Ruxic runs out to try and help, and actually works as a distraction. Eventually, he's dealt with. Anking on Sayf and Durka, but he's so well placed. He needs to get his gun out. Sayf walking in, and he's already lost Durka on the other side. Angel with a chance to put the nail in the coffin, but Sayf will save the day.
Being set by NAVI as they look for aggression, and they find it. Nice shot from Alexic.
If anybody tries to activate that one, Alexic is still expecting aggression, but Durka.
And that's where Vitality are looking to fight, but they've got 2 here. Guns trained on the angle. Sayf to find the opening.
Wall, though.
The wall's going to block them out. The jump goes over to start with. The other 2 make it through. Okay, they're on site. 10 seconds left. The plant needs to be found. It has to be stuck as Hero bails them out of this situation. But still, Les is here. No ability to deny the plant. Hero's got another! Positions falling back to play together. They know Les is coming from this angle. Might be able to catch the jump on one, but now they're locked in. Time ticking. Diffuse not being stuck. Les tries to find one, but the crossfire is too strong.
This round is here. We were raving about Ruxic up the top of the board. He's now been overtaken. Hero, a man who had a pretty rough performance in the match versus GX. And
having a decent game, but he's got to be godlike to drag them across the line.
Alexic already knows that there's a man just around this corner, wants to fight! His aim in the second half. Sayf is going to be that point of contact, and I think he's about to get trapped in by a C's.
Oh yeah, there is quite a bit of utility coming his way. Snake bites, grenades. And there's not much to say about this round. Vitality, they've only taken Ruxic down. Now it's a 4v2 playing into the post plant.
Spike planted.
Taken
At least finding the first onto Alexic. Okay. Another from Kicks. Okay, we spoke about some saviors of Vitality, and we may well have found them. Kicks and Unfake, they fall so quickly.
An Unfake awaiting his demise.
Oh, well, he will not go quietly into the night. It's the nightmare himself for Navi. A nice double opener. And Durka following up with so much more to do. And still, it's no formality. Taking down Hero and Ruxic. Yeah, this is not a guaranteed round by any metric. They're going to look to push the tap first. They now play close. Molly goes in, but they come out of the smoke. It's only Hero.
Two players looking to come in from the flank, but it will create an awkward scenario. Ruxic also playing within it, looking to try and find the fight of anybody around. Run completely.
Where are you?
End of the line. Unfake into the pit. Already down low. Hero has been dealt with, and they will live to fight another day.
That Ruxic was looking the wrong way as they pushed back into the pit. This could have gone so badly wrong. The 2v5 denied. A round won by Vitality.
Okay, so I think it was just getting ahead of themselves a little.
Kicks got hit by the knife. They know he's here. They know Orbital Strike could come through. That's a massive pick from Alexic, though. In goes the showstopper now. Quick space take. If it's fired in that corner, it could do so much damage, perhaps, but no kills just yet. Kicks holding on for dear life as Ruxic finds one. Hero with another. But these players now in a bad position. It's Hero and Xiao. They have to deal with Kicks in this corner. He's so low, and the spam will take him out safe all alone. He's taking their weapons and taking down Xiao with Angel falling in the ult eventually. It's a 1 versus 1. Hero with the chance to lock this in here and now.
Made. As the drop down comes in, it's just patient from Hero, but Sayf played it perfectly. A Red Bull clutch to keep them in it. Vitality have looked to improve. That's huge from Alexic, though. He's dived into the site, looking to try and take the space alone. The rest of the team a little bit late on the follow-up. In fact, they've been denied by the orbital strike. Angel's made it into the site, but teammate trapped behind the wall. They're also caught out at the moment. Angel manages to get one. Even while being pushed, he still kept himself at least traded evenly, and it's an awkward spray, but even still, Vitality have come out on top again.
Lots of damage done. That Molly evening it up a little bit with Ruxic down to 43. Playing up behind them, there's going to be gaps to be played with. They'll have to play out of this smoke to get near the spike, popping one of their own down, but Ruxic sprays in, lands onto Les, Kicks with a third in this round, and Sayf on 30 HP, swinging wide, drops Angel.
Tag already onto Unfake. Kicks, as said, he has really stepped up in the TP behind. This might go unnoticed. No, it has been realized at least. And Durka just about survives. His ult keeps him standing.
This is huge. He's popped his ult. He can spot where that Viper is. Call for the spams. Call for the wraparounds. And in fact, it's going to be a swing out from Xiao to disrupt. In the meantime, Hero slips away. They need to track him inside the pit. They've got to drop that soon, or this round will be so difficult to get back onto that spike. He's wrapped all the way around to Lamps, and they can't find him. He needs the defuse, and up against the numbers as well. He'll catch one, but the time ticking. And that player not found from within the pit.
He's
the
so
wraparound from Hero is perfect. He's bought all the time in the world. And a snake bite sent flying could end this here and now. The damage done, the classic to close. They push back against NAVI, but NAVI push harder. 13 to 11, 2 to 0 as history repeats itself for NAVI.